One, no, 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 no.
Yow! What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the broadcast tonight. I'm your host, eXtine. We have some more ESEA-Invite action for you tonight on CP Stand-In. The great new map by Scorpio Uprising, still a work in progress. Beta 6, what we're playing. Scorpio's keeping his eyes out, as he has been doing for the last couple months. Looking to make any improvements, any changes to make this even better than it was before. And we are starting off tonight with HRG versus Snooplicity, and we are going to transition into Classic Mix-Up versus Area 51 when that match gets started. It's scheduled to start about 20 minutes from now, but this match is about 10 minutes behind schedule already. So we'll see how it all breaks down, so you're going to have to hang with us as we transition matches later on in the evening. But we have a great one to start us out here, and some good implications here as this battle for fourth place heats up. I am joined by Laserbeam's scout, Pyyyour, who we saw last night. If you didn't watch the match, we posted it, the IM doubleheader with Salamancer and Shadow Puppet. We posted that in our YouTube channel. I'll post the link in the chat for you guys to check out later. But without further ado, Pyyyour, my man, how are you doing tonight?
Cannot complain. What's up, eXtine? I like the intro, and I'm excited for the matches. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, without a doubt. I was just watching a little clip from a demo before we got started with this cast here. Snooplicity playing on Monday, a big upset against the Experiment. I don't know if you guys were playing or scrimming during that, if you saw that at all, or what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, we all watched that together, and we checked it out, and we were all pretty disappointed.
Oh, disappointed in who?
Well, like the Experiment. You can't really. In the previous week, we saw them getting a lot better, playing a lot tighter, and playing as you know. There's a difference between sometimes teams play as individuals, and then sometimes teams get together and they play as a team. And we all noticed that they were starting to really fire on all cylinders, and that's not really what happened against Snoop. And I'd probably put a little bit on the fact they didn't scrim the map at all. And I have some other insider info from a couple of the players I'll probably hold off on. But yeah, basically they didn't scrim it a lot. So big ups to Snooplicity for taking the match, AI style.
Yeah. Now, what do you think Stand-In had as an effect on Experiment in that matchup? Because this is like a really new and crazy different style of play.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I wouldn't call it one of my favorite maps or that I like it a lot, but I'm definitely going to say that it's unique, and for the people that are not smart, that can't really adapt their gameplay, it's been a doozy. So we've been enjoying it. Laserbeams have been loving it, but we actually, in fact, during the Gravel Pit week, we actually purposely played Stand-In to warm up for our Iron Man defense on Gravel. And once we hop into the server and we start going down the lineups, I'll explain what Iron Man is. But yeah, we like it. I mean, it gets kind of weird when people do really weird strats, but it's still fun. As for the stand-in in ranking in relation to Snooplicity beating EX, EX is kind of old school. They got lots of old players besides Dante. I know Basic's kind of new, but they're some of the more old school players. I know haven't been around forever, but they're not some new team that's just breaking into Invite. So I think
Seagull
they were thinking
Seagull and Oldplayed, particularly, they've been around for a bit. But of course, the new style of this, maybe they weren't practicing it so much.
It's different, man. Those same rules don't apply. There's not much backcapping. Air shots don't matter. Med picks don't matter. None of that stuff really matters. All that matters is if you can work as a team and you can play for your team. There's a big difference going for frags and getting lots of a high kill count versus playing for each other and listening to each other's comms and actually reacting to it. So
Yeah.
EX was not doing that, and the couple fingers pointed in a couple different directions. That I don't know. I think we're in for a much more even match tonight in the sense that HRG and Snoop are both teams of new players. They'll probably be playing more of a team-based style than having like some crazy fragger just go all over the map shooting everyone.
Now, I want to go over the rankings there real quick, then we can talk a little bit more about stand-in. Right now, we have Classic Mix-Up and Quantic Legacy running away on top of the charts. We've always kind of had a little bit of a differential between the top teams and the other teams in the ESEA-Invite division throughout the seasons. Both those teams, 9-1, they're pretty set. But once you get to third, fourth, and on, it starts to get really interesting. Of course, unfortunately, the Space Whales broke apart as a team, but Snooplicity have definitely benefited from that with the pickup of Boomer. Their game against Experiment, Boomer was one of their big performers in that match. I looked at it earlier. I think he got like 46 frags, which
How many
is
deaths,
pretty nutty. I just pulled it back up. 19 deaths.
Oof.
Wow. Yeah.
Dante style.
Yeah, he's huge. So that's a big pickup for Snooplicity, and that has definitely reinvigorated him. Especially, I mean, getting that win over Experiment. Snooplicity right now 3-8 in 7th place.
Strong 7th place, okay?
Yeah,
strong 7th.
Strong 7. High Rollers Gaming are at 4-6, which that's a 400 percentile. It's not that great. I mean, they are third from the bottom. But they are a strong team that have been working on their skills and a new team, as you said. But they're really not that far away from that 4th place spot. 5th place is Mighty Ducks with a 5-5 record. And then you have Area 51, who we're going to see later tonight, with a 6-5, tied with Experiment, who also have a 6-5. So, once again, the dominance that we're seeing at the top by Classic Mix-Up and Quantic Legacy are really leading us towards another exciting finale to see who not just that 4th spot is going to be, but the 3rd spot as well. It's such a toss-up right now.
You have to assume that HRG is going to play a little bit harder tonight since they're, a LAN, well, not a LAN favorite, but they're going to be one of the favorites for the 3rd or 4th spot.
Yeah.
3rd or 4th is way up there. Excuse me, no, that's not what I meant to say. 3rd or 4th it's within everyone's grasp. But it's all up in the air right now. That it's not far-fetched that HRG is going to finish 3rd. So
yeah, we have 5 matches left. I mean, counting this, especially for HRG, this is their 2nd match of the week. But then we have Goalie Wash week. Well, not really next because we are reaching that winter break time period for ESEA. But after the New Year's, we have Goalie Wash week, and then we have Granary, and then that's it. And Snooplicity have a game against Area 51, a game against Mighty Ducks, a forfeit win over the Space Whales incoming, and then Classic Mix-Up finally. So they definitely have a potential, with another game against the Ducks and 51 to play that spoiler.
Definitely. People are asking for a tour of the map, Jeff. You want me to hop on that?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, man, take it away, dude.
Let's get on
B right
the B area. Yeah. If you look at B, the calls for areas are kind of up in the air. Typically, you're going to be saying connector to A, connector to C. But if you're looking at mid, you got basically the house that looks like Yukon. Not really, maybe some parts of Viaduct, just the ups and downs. But you got the health pack underneath, and you got rocks on both sides. Symmetrical middle, and you're going to see lots of mid fights here. Sure, you might have some weird strategies of people sending scouts or a roamer with Pain Train to different points, but you're going to see some crazy fights. Let's get through the A connector right now. So you can get into the connector, you get that map right there. And the map has a little bubble pack. You move down there, another map, but then you're into the A cap point. Now, this is one of the more easily accessible areas since spawn doors are at both sides. Once we get over to C, you'll notice that the spawn doors are not there, but get a good view of both spawn doors in relation to the point. The point's really open. Soldiers can jump it, demos can jump it, scouts can jump all over it. You're going to see some interesting 2v2s and 2v3s on here. Sean Budd and I love this point because you can just come in really quickly and just shoot everyone's penis off. Oop, excuse me. And
so that's anatomically correct, so that's okay. That's okay.
You got a little bit of water, but that's basically A. Let's move through the red side spawn to get to C. Gets. So you move over to the spawn, you go through the spawn door, and go out the right side spawn door to C. Now this is the interesting part. Once you get into the right outside the door, there's an entryway back to B, which I don't even think we have a name for that on our team. But
that's a good one. When we played stand-in on Friday, I believe, just playing some lobbies, there was a couple times I forgot about that connector right there, and I wouldn't really. It's not even a That needs a good name. It needs a good name. Short. I don't know.
Oh, I mean. For your teams out there, just come up with a weird name. Call it, I don't know what to call it. Call it China if you want to call it China.
Yeah. Animal Canal. Well, why don't you continue, though, wrap up your thoughts on
let's finish this off because I see there's 6 coming in. I have music blasting in my background. I just put the stream on right now.
Why don't you try to wrap up 6 real quick?
Absolutely.
Or, sorry, C.
You move through C doors, and then this point is a little bit disconnected in the sense it's hard to get into, and the fights are basically run by demo men because the demo men can just put stickies on the wall, drop stickies through the door, and you got another little bubble pack on the back side of C, and then in the room ahead of it. People haven't played this map enough to really come up with names, but generally speaking, most of the fights are going to be at A and B. And then there's going to be like one final fight at C.
Yeah. And also just to reiterate the process here on CP stand-in for all these people, because I know we have a lot of new viewers tonight. This one is radically different from all the other capture point maps that are out there. You have 5 CP maps where it's a tug of war that you capture one point and it progresses you so you can capture the next. Then you have CP Gravel Pit where one team is attacking and the other team's defending, and you have to capture the first 2 points before you capture the third, or other similar attack-defend points, like Gorge. Stand-in is radically different because you just have to control all points at the same time. You can capture any point at any time, and there's also no overtime. So, sometimes there's those crazy decisions where this happened actually twice, 2 really tense moments in the Laser Beams match versus Mayhem, where you guys were capturing one point and the rest of the team was capturing the other point, C, and it was like, who's going to get it first? It's so nuts, man. And we're going to see a lot of that. I was just watching your guys' match, the broadcast of that again, and I know, too, on one of the times that you guys were, they were capturing C, and the rest of your team was on A, trying to push A so that you guys could capture it before they could capture C. They needed to capture C to survive, and you sent both of your scouts over there to try and contest them. Kind of following that up, what's the role of scouts in this map? It seems like with the mobility you need, that they are super, super important.
You can go all over the place. Sean and I have worked on a couple different ways of playing in terms of the style of what we want to do, and some work better than others, but generally speaking, scouts run this map. And I'm not going to get into how we play with our scouts because I'm going to hold on to that we can 5-0 the next team. But scouts are a big part of this map. Before they go live, I wanted to go down the roster to make sure everyone knows who everyone is because we got some aliases. For those just tuning in, this is HRG versus Snooplicity, and this is week 7. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jeff.
Actually, it is week 7 on the league's schedule. But I have to point out that there was no week 1 technically in the ESEA season this one. So in my personal records of this season, I'm calling it week 6.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. There's a little factoid for you guys out there. But HRG versus Snooplicity. Going down the HRG side, we have Tech Dude playing Roamer, Try, who is probably one of the better pocket soldiers in IM, right? Or excuse me, he's been in IM for so long that I'm used to him just being that devastating force. But Try is not the top invite soldier when you're comparing that to TLR and Siegel, but definitely a really good pocket. He's one of the strongest players in HRG. So Try is their pocket. Bugs Bunny is Rick, their demo man. LLEW, Lou, is Omar, who is an MGE scout. And then we have, rounding out the roster, we have Trekkie on Medic, and then Anonymous on Scout. I think Anonymous is Snacks, and I know he's known to be playing Engineer, so he might run some NG. You think we're going to see some NG, Jeff?
I'd love to. We were actually talking about it in the stream chat a little bit, and somebody pointing out, like, isn't it a little tough to run Engineer here without the mini sentry? And I think that's definitely a big loss for the potential of the Engineer here. It's certainly true. There's a couple good spots on B. I actually had a clip that I want to make a little video of sometime. We were messing around on this map and sixes, and that good old Widowmaker Gunslinger busted that out on this map, and it was working pretty well.
Nice.
Yeah, and, that's nice.
Rolling out Snooplicity because Kermit was just getting his tax back in. With Snooplicity, we have Big AC, which is Acula on Roamer, Sash on Medic. Kermit, I believe, is actually Scout. Well, yes, Kermit's going to be on Scout. And then we have Weeble and Kermit on Scout, 38 Special on Demo, and Boomer, like you were talking about before, Jeff. Boomer is the pocket soldier.
Yeah, Boomer's got skills. He's been around the block. Basically played all the combat classes, Demo Man, Soldier, Scout for a while, and I think his Scout his Soldier is really strong.
He's good,
he's
man.
got good feel for it.
But guess what, Jeff? Guess what? We going live. We going live. Take it away.
Very excited for this. Action is going to start off right away. Teams probably heading to B. We'll have to call it as we see it. So many crazy strats on this. I'm gonna leave some of that explaining to you, Pure, but we'll just be screaming out where they're heading to.
Yeah, no weird classes, just standard. Let's see if we have a B fight. B fight?
From
no.
Blue.
HRG is not going to be.
Yeah, they definitely split up. Over on A, they have both their scouts. One of the soldiers in the tunnel to connect to B.
This is called the split. You called it the split, and this is one of the main strats we run, is splitting it up because we feel confident in our flank. But right now, it looks like Snooplicity actually went into A. Yeah, Snooplicity took their combo into A and actually stopped it. Wow, we're gonna have to follow the action here. HRG trying to take B right now. They do not have A though. Wow,
Snoop
look at this
moving
action.
through map. They're coming out on the blue side.
That's medic down for Trekkie, actually. That's a big thing on this map. It's hard to get Uber. Mm-hmm. Counter pop by Sash, actually.
Yeah, that was
so much action.
Not under much damage, but I think just wanted to get that pop out there. They should get to C or A. Send somebody over there right now.
Good luck talking the strategy on this map. Even in the middle of a match, I have no idea what to do. So. Yeah, we have C being capped here by Snooplicity, and it looks like HRG wants to finish off A. Now this is tough right now, man. There. Look at it. In a couple seconds, Snoop is going to have both points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's always tough. I mean, they really need to focus on defending A, and you can't do those risky plays like, try to capture C, and somebody's on A, and we'll just ignore them for a little bit. It's like, no, if somebody from red is on A, you have to hit it. Blue moving in to take B here. They're bringing a lot of pressure, getting big kills. 3 down for Snooplicity by Rick.
Yeah, what happened there was Kermit and Weeble went down at the wrong time, and then the combo really didn't know what to do. This is going to be great here for HRG. They're setting up at C, actually.
And scouts on B should have no problem finishing that off. Really, only one scout. Both soldiers coming in, but the scouts, since they finished the cap, can just kind of scatter out of there. Omar goes down, but the other scout, Anonymous, sneaks away.
Man, this is a hard map to cast. These guys barely... Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, see, this is what happens in this map, Jeff, is that it goes back and forth so quickly, and the cap points go back and forth, and I didn't even know that was happening right there, to be honest.
Yeah, no, exactly, and it's kind of confusing sometimes with just the displays and forgetting which team actually is controlling what points. But definitely we both acknowledge HRG rotating to C, but because they had full control of A, full control of B, They just moved their team over to C, and Snoop didn't really walk over there to contest him directly.
Yep, and we got the split here from HRG again. Looks like Snooplicity is going back to A to slow down A.
Yeah, Boomer's there.
Snooplicity got the B point. Trying to see, you can't stay on the medic on this map when you cast because the medic doesn't matter at all. So try to follow the scouts for each team.
Yeah, at least we got
actually on the combo right now. He might take the medic down. Nope, he fails. It's huge.
Sash with 4 health, but walks right back in to spawn. Gonna come back percent away from the Uber.
in a beautiful position right now, dude. They're gonna cap B and A. See, this is one of the big things in the map. If you see, this Uber doesn't even matter. I'm not even gonna talk. Ooh, nope. Counter Ubers at B.
Yeah, Blue's gonna get stuck here. Great body blocking to hold medic in there a little bit more. I would say Blue could move Anonymous over to A. That was a strike I thought maybe they'd pull off there. They are gonna solidify B. A is was still neutral from the opening, and it looks like Red are gonna be on there. If HRG can rotate over there, stop that point. They could clean it up, but they're already there, man. Players.
Yep, combos there at A. This is not good for Snooplicity right now. We're going to have a big fight at A. But what I was trying to put out before was, see how the point's like 3/4 capped? That's a big thing on this map, is if you cap the point, you can basically even leave it. It makes the other team have a hard time of trying to recap it. But we got a big fight here at A. Action on all sides. Kermit and a 38 special going down. Big AC going down.
Wow, Trekkie with 6 health. Pressuring in here. Boomer is trying to protect his medic. His medic Sash taken out. Tech Dude doing good work. 21 health. Oh, I think he hit with that equalizer, but Boomer enough health to survive. A is putting time on, or sorry, Blue is putting time on A right now though. I think they're going to be set with this. Having the Uber charge, they can just leave their scouts to get the capture time. Demo Man is there as well with the pain train, so time 6 is huge.
Just
the scouts
Kermit
not going to be able to walk on here. Oh, actually, no, doing a good job sneaking in there. Trying to save the point here, which is saving the round here. Red team has got to make sure Blue does not get the capture here, but there are too many players. I think it's a matter of time. Scouts have to go big here, though. Maybe they could save it. No. Tech Dude getting a kill. Gets another one. Demo Man trying to push in here, but Blue's just going to push right back at him. And there we go.
2-0 HRG. Jeff, let's try to... We're not even going to talk about the last round. We're going to try to watch this round. How about this, Jeff? You watch A and C for me. I'll keep an eye on B, just so we help our streamers out here.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great strategy. Again, HRG, 2 scouts and Boomer going to A, while they're Demo Man, other soldier, that is, sorry, excuse me, Tech Dude, over on C side.
Yeah, Snooplicity actually didn't go to B at all, and it looks like HRG scouts are going to try to cap B. What's going on at A and C?
C just got left by HRG. They're moving out here, and Trekkie staying alive.
Oh, we got to fight at B.
Yeah, nobody captured C. Looks like HRG is going to fall back to C. At least send 1 scout over there to get some time on it. Anonymous.
Big jump on. Oh, Sash went down 93%. Wow.
Yeah, big kills by Tech Dude. Tech Dude's been doing really good work in this half.
It's a big soldier map, man. You can just jump around wherever you want. Okay, so C will go to HRG, B went to HRG, and you know where they're going with this Uber. This is not good. HRG is going to A.
Yeah, this is a good move with nobody really contesting C. They've just been able to leave Anonymous over there. And basically they have really good positioning here to come in and attack A. They're getting frags. Nobody's capturing A yet, but here comes both the soldiers. One of them wearing Pain Train. Pain Train as a soldier, a huge boost. You're capping. You really can't do anything. You're just capping ×1 on this map.
Well, they're all standing on the point though. They could get some good damage. Yep, 2 go down. That's big for Snooplicity.
Including Trekkie.
3 down for HRG. 4 down for HRG.
Wow,
Can they get a 5th? 5th down for HRG. That's okay. They finally found. I don't know what words I'm allowed to say. I'm going to say D. It looks like Snoop finally found their Ds and whipped them out. I like it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, actually, big shout out to, I forget his name on YouTube, but from Australia, and asking me to remind our casters not to swear again because he shows our matches in the computer store that he works at. And I was like, dude, that is awesome. We'll do our best. So shout out to that guy. Right now, HRG still have their 3 up on B. They got some frags there. I think they're trying to switch through red side, A-B spawn connector.
Fight today.
Yeah, good jump in on the Demo Man and the Medic. Trekky's staying alive. I think we're getting medic versus medic needles. Trekky getting a kill on Kermit, too. Going big.
You know what I'm noticing is 38 Special, the demo for Snooplicity, is getting no ground anywhere to work. He just keeps dying and dying.
He's lowest points on the board right now.
And HRG gets some nice transition frags at B.
Yeah, and stopping that frag is huge. I mean, Boomer's coming in to defend A. It looks like they are defending A. A capture on A would mean the round for HRG. Snooplicity is going to try to keep the pressure on A, keep Blue out of there. And then also maybe continue to pressure B since they have so much time there. Yeah, Sash goes down. He had no Uber to protect himself. Tech Dude kills himself somewhere. Time 4 on B. If they can succeed, that'll buy him some time here. Times 3. And indeed, that was a close one.
And what would you do right now, man? The whole team is at A. They're going to try to cap C, but you know the fight's going to be at B.
Yeah, I think you have to, kind of engage them A, B, and then send one scout over to C. You got to get that second point to get the upper hand. And I think the thing is you got to use your sneakiness to try to stretch them thin here. If they can just keep the battle going on B, they'll be all right. But actually, yeah, Anonymous comes in, wins the one-on-one battle versus Kermit, and secures the C point for a little bit. They're getting this capture on B, and if they seal the capture, that is the round.
Soldier's about to jump, though.
Yeah, a lot of times on the point for Blue. Get pushed off a little bit, getting stalled again. But all they got to do is get a couple kills. Oh, here comes the crits.
Yeah, it's just nice Rick up for HRG. Where is he? He's under the point? No, he's on top of the point.
He's on the side. He gets back on the point, but there you go, 38 Special. And right now, I'd send Scout to C immediately. The soldier's going to come in, but there's so much time on the point, you got to get over there. Kermit heads that way now. You just got to have a backup point. So at some point, you just ditch B. Yeah, both scouts on C. Here comes one Blue scout along the side. There's a lot of flank routes to get in towards C.
Oh, this is not good.
No. Yeah, because the Blue scout on C trying to get the stop.
HRG's got this.
They stop. Oh, yeah, so close, but HRG indeed. The 2 scouts on C delayed just enough. HRG going big with a 3-0 first half.
Are you getting anxious? Not anxious, I mean like a little bit of, are you getting any anxiety from trying to cast this since there's so much action going on?
A little bit, especially because things can just turn so quick. I mean, we missed the one call earlier, just with HRG getting that win.
First round,
yeah. And, it's really tense following it. I mean, we're kind of like the players, still trying to figure out where the strategies are, where the big switches and momentum are, and what are the small actions that are really deciding the round.
What I'm noticing, one thing I noticed from this map is that the best moments are right when you're about to lose, because that's when the other team kind of gets a little comfortable when they think things are going their way, and then you jump them together, you kill them all, and then you get 2 points back in your favor. We're going back live here. I need to see 38 Special stay alive. It looks like our cam just crashed.
Is the stream still going though, sir? All right, radio style. We'll let you know as soon as we get Goetz back in here. Is HRG splitting once again, times 4 on B, but they've ditched it a lot quicker, which is how I think that you have to respond to a split. Just leave your scouts there and choose to go in another direction. Blue Snooplicity is cleaning up the A capture. Their soldier is on A, but actually, yeah, here comes a red scout trying to get back in here.
Yeah, okay,
HRG
so Sash actually went down early, and it looks like Trekky's at 90% right now. This is going to be huge. Where are they going to use this Uber, though?
Yeah, that is the question. They've used it right now on B, trying to get some spawn camping going on. Times 4 on B. It's all right. Maybe they can get Sash in here. Oh, we are back in the game. I think that's very prompt of you.
This is not good, though. HRG has 2 points, B and C right now, and they're up 3-0.
Yeah,
Snooplicity has to play a little harder.
Yeah, Snoop extremely kind of cornered in here on A. Blue Medic is running across. It's just the scouts on A. And Tech Dude, kills both of them.
That's called good game. That's good game, boys. 65% here for Trekky.
Yeah, 38 Special just spawned. Sash is out here. They're going out B door. But I think you just got to transition to A right away. They're trying to... Yeah, I don't know why... okay. So now, actually, they're coming spawn side, the medic with the soldier. Demo man coming out. Looks like from red spawn side. Here comes the Uber from Sash. Good timing on that, but I mean, it's so tough when you have that much time on your last point, because red just has to kind of slow pressure you in here, drive you off the point, and then get some more capture time on it. Blue Scout in the face of everybody. That is Weeble. Does get Trekkie. Still getting captures, though. It is red. Looks like they're getting the frags. Blue trying to storm in here, trying to delay as much as possible. Oh, I think, Acula lagged out. Thankfully for him, though, he's still able to survive for a little bit. Anonymous getting the frag. 1 versus 2 scout battles. And reinforcements coming in for Blue, though, and this scout Kermit staying alive for a while. Still, though, red has the numbers. The medic is out. Sash so low. And
look at this
red
fight.
Continuing to pressure.
Oh, man down. Sash is down. Not good.
Yeah, that's pretty much game. We're
it's a pause.
Pause, yeah.
Oh, I get to catch my breath. Is that what I get to do?
Yeah.
What are we looking at right now? We got, okay, so Sash just went down. That's, oh, they actually know the cap point is a little screwed up because of the pause. Sash did go down, so Snooplicity has no heals, and the Uber's not going to matter for Trekkie. He's at 35%. The problem right now, I think the point was about half capped, maybe 2/3. And let's see who's in a position to defend it. We got this Weeble with 100 health. We got special. See, 38 special has a buff. Boomer is weak also. He's 150. So 38 special is the key right now. He can sticky jump and try to lay incredible damage, or he's going to plus forward and try to shoot them. And I'm kind of nervous. I'm very nervous.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've definitely seen here, kind of how this map works. You get those 2 points. You pressure that third point that you need, and once you just start getting that time on there, the opposing team just has to commit everybody there to just stop it, and you can just grind them down when you only have to capture that 1 point. And Snooplicity could try to sneak a scout off, to one of the other points, but it's just such a risky move when all that pressure's on you. So HRGs continue to bring the pressure. It's like Acula Boomer getting in there, slowing things up.
Whoa, I can't believe that actually just happened. What? Can't believe they actually just stopped that.
Boomer getting 2 kills. Acula Kermit picking one up.
Not
yeah,
bad at
definitely
all.
pretty surprised there.
See, I thought we were just going to be going to the mix-up 51 game right now, but apparently not.
Yeah, I thought so too, but it's all right because I'm actually getting messages from Enigma saying they're having a little bit of technical difficulties over there. So we got time to burn here. Now here's the capture on C. I think it's just those 2 scouts over there. Indeed, both scouts for Snooplicity. That'll give them some breathing room.
Buy them a lot of time, yeah.
Wow, and Boomer and the rest of the Snoop still continuing to get kills. A is actually neutral, which is interesting at this point in the round. Big fight on C still.
That's Weeble and Kermit down. Normally, when both the Snooplicity scouts go down, HRG starts pulling away. So, hopefully, Snooplicity gains ground again.
They got to get a capture here somewhere, because right now A is getting captured as well as C is, and it's just going to be a 2-on-1 battle over at A. So C is really where their hope lies. But the crits popped. Anonymous getting a kill, and they're going to get the capture on C here. So it is going to come down to A. Oh, just Weeble over there. Oh!
Yes, he went pretty big. I mean, it wasn't impossible, but you have to hit your shots, right? Either you hit them or you miss them. But look how much of the point is capped. That's not good. 60% crits here from Trekkie. That's going to be perfectly timed. And they're going through spawn. Let's see if they rotate left. Yeah, they're going left with the crits. They're at 80%. 75% Uber for Sash. This is the moment right here, man. Let's let it all play out. I don't even need to call. See the who lagged out? Oh, it was the medic.
Was Sash who did.
Oh, he was 80% Uber. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was going to be really close. That's pretty devastating right there. Blue does have 1 player on C capturing. That's Kermit.
Oh man.
Red just trying to capture A here.
You have Kermit at C trying to get that point, trying to save his team.
Times 2's a little bit slow.
I think he's got it.
Get it, yeah.
Ooh, it's still so close. Look at that. Oof.
Wow.
Saved his team. Now
That's
this
a
is
little
another chance.
gut-wrenching. So it comes down to B right now. Is the point of contention. All that blue has left. Try pressure on to B a little bit. Actually, I think the medics still spawn considering their options. I think they're kind of faking, trying to beat HRG. Don't need to be. Oh, ×8 on C. They're going to have to rush in there to stop that. And that's going to be very dangerous. They have the heavy there. They have plenty of stickies. Wow.
Good game.
Great play by HRG. We got to run over to Classic Mix-Up versus Area 51. Really great game by HRG there. Smart decision at the end, and I think Snooplicity just caught standing around. You got to be decisive in this map, and I think right at the end there, they just gave HRG a little too much breathing room. So I think we're going to cycle the cast just real quick, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be right back with Classic Mix-Up versus Area 51. Stay tuned.